Good morning folks, welcome back to my channel, and today we are going to change oil on my Rajdoot XLT. The oil of choice is basically Motul 15W50. It's a mineral oil and that happened to be the best of the lot, and I prefer this one. You can prefer any other brand as long as it's 15W50. Apart from that, you would need some very basic tools, 13mm wrench for the drain bolt and a plier for the top plastic nut. So without wasting much time, let's get our hands dirty. Now the oil drain bolt is on the left side of the engine. It's basically just near the chassis from the inner side, and access is not really that difficult. You can use any kind of wrench, but a T kind of wrench makes it easy, and a right tool can always diminish the amount of labor or effort that you put in to do any kind of task, no matter how small it is or how big it is. Now the oil pan that you are seeing is another home built stuff which I built almost 6 months ago, or I guess even earlier. And what I have done is I have taken a standard mustard oil can and I resized it according to the need that I had, and then I have glued a wire mesh at the top of it so that all the nuts or whatever the important things like washer or stuff like that is there, that could be retained at the top itself, and I won't really have to go fishing them down once the job is done. Now the capacity of this particular engine or the gearbox, as it's a 2-stroke bike, is approximately 1 liter of oil, but right now we are just having 250 ml or even lesser amount of oil, and that too is having lot of grime and slime into it. And that's a very bad news, cause actually that's a telltale sign that lot of leakages would be happening. And apart from leakage, it's also a sign that this particular bike has not really been taken good care of, especially in terms of regular maintenance. Since it has been so badly ignored, it's time to show it a little love, and that's why let's clean the underbelly of the engine. Before we fill in the new oil, the bottom drain bolt needs to be fully secured, and using the plumber thread tape is a decent way to do that. Once it's done, it's time to secure the bolt at place. Now the drain net is directly secured to the lower part of engine, which is basically aluminium alone, and if you're going to apply too much force, it may damage the thread, so you have to be very careful here. It's high time that we pour in the new engine oil, but before that we need to secure this particular kicker shaft, because without that it would be really a difficult access, and getting it out of the way would really be helping us do the job. So that's a makeshift funnel that I have, and to be honest, I have really lost the actual funnel that I had, so that's little pathetic. Anyway, let's continue with the job. Usually you can do it any way you want, but what I do is I make a hole at the lower part of the seal and then another hole at the top part of the seal, so that it could breathe in air, and the job of pouring oil would be slightly easier. Once the oil is completely poured in, just replace the plastic nut and you are good to go. Changing the engine oil is not really a difficult task, and it's also the first step if you are an aspiring motorcycle hobbyist. But keep in mind the schedule, else your oil might look like this. That's not only a sign of a bad ownership, but also says a lot about your engine's health. So be it folks, till the next time, stay tuned, build it, ride it.